Hello. Can you hear me? I hope you can hear me okay. I am sorry for the GIF and stuff. I mean, the PNG tuber. We're doing a PNG tuber today. We're doing a bunch of old missions today. We're having a little bit of nostalgia with Honkai Star and an old mission, as well as old PNG. Okay. Reasoned, like, Riera, why don't you just use your typical model? We can still go down the rabbit hole. We can still go down the nostalgic routes in the game. Reason is that there was just thunderstorm. Okay, the thunderstorm had just passed my area, and I'm not sure about the impact of it into my internet. Typically when it rains, my internet will go below my usual stuff, and my PC somehow is connected with internet and all that in terms of streaming, so they're not good. They're lagging, and I don't want you to have a very painful experience watching the game that is lagging. Okay, so I will be here. I will be here with the PNG. We will be playing whatever mission that I am playing right now. I don't recall. Somewhere in the Xianzhou Lofu, I believe. I think it was. I'm not sure. I was playing it. I was playing the Critter Pick, like Runmei creation kind of mission. And then I just kind of. I kind of got stuck in that mission, and I moved on to this one, and I was like, what the fuck is this? I actually don't know what's the name. Apparently there are a lot of old missions that I have just not completed, and the rewards are still there. So while we're grinding for DANHENG, like, I know they gave us for free, so I don't really have to pull it, and I'm not planning to pull it either. But we do need some materials, okay? If we are pulling for Siren, we do need some materials. Riera, Starfall, welcome in. Garlic's attendants, warriors, and Starfall, welcome to the Garlic's mansion. Welcome in. Again, I'm not sure what mission is this. You might remember this. It's been a while. If I remember correctly, this mission has been at least about 3.2, maybe even before 3.2. In terms of the game. Hello, Riera Jackie. PNG is perfect. It's fine. That's good. I am glad to hear that, guys. I am glad to hear that. How am I not able to descend as a bub? Isn't this Fantilia mission? I am not sure. I have no clue. I have no clue what the name of the mission is, to be honest. Ah! Atherton, welcome in. But yes, I have no clue what is this mission, okay? I just have no clue at all. No clue? No clue at all. How do I get this without getting spotted by the freaking monsters? Ah! Go away, you monsters! Like, go the fuck away! No! Pretty sure this is where we found out the flexible thing. Oh wait, oh my god, that has been so long ago. Oh my fucking god, is that how long have I been missing from all of this freaking old missions thingy? Ah! This is like what then? 2 point something? It's not even a 3 point? Is that it? Have I been here for quite a long time? I've neglected all of my past missions. Anything that's not kind of related, I'm just gonna go like yeet. F. Okay, go. Up. Ah! 1.2, 1.3? How the fuck? That's too far, man. Have I been neglecting it for that long? Oh my gosh. Okay, how about the Runmei mission? Like the Critter Pick. The Runmei creation. You have to create that little cats, whatever it is. Is it 2 point something is Penacony? Funny. I might have not have... Runmei was 1.6. Oh my gosh. Are you fucking kidding me? I have not done the Runmei mission either. I didn't realize that there was a mission. Okay? I was doing things. I was doing it. Just the first stage of it, and I haven't even completed that freaking mission. Runway was 1.6. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's finish this one. And hopefully I would be able to get and complete the runways mission afterwards. I've got so many jades just sitting there for me because I don't even know that this mission exists. Okay, it's a while. I've neglected it. In fact, I think I'm way behind in terms of the story as well, but sometimes there are side missions that you cannot play without continuing the main story, hence why I think I'm far in terms of the story, like 3. I'm pretty sure I'm in 3.4. At this point, I am pretty sure I'm in 3.4, not even 3.6, not even 3.7, if there is any 3.7. What is the latest one anyway? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Crazy. Hello, Pedo. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing awesome in YouTube. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. And yes, I think I fixed my YouTube channel. So if you guys usually were in YouTube channel and because of my warning, you guys moved on to Twitch, let me know. You are all good to move back. Okay? Happy for you to move back. Whoa. Whoa. Feed rate! Feed rate! Feed rate! Feed rate! Feed rate! Welcome in! Welcome in! Welcome in! Fam Mimi! Feed? Why is it feed? Can I ask? Another vamp is here. Exactly. But why is it feed? I am freaking curious. Like what happened? Do you bite feed? Do you only bite feed? Is that why? Like games and demos, how is it? Although I have actually got a question about games and demos, but before that, welcome in Raiders. If you are new here, welcome into the Garlic's Mansion. The vampire owned the Garlic's Mansion, and you heard that right, it's a Garlic's Mansion. Okay, if you press that follow button, if you press that subscribe button on YouTube, Twitch, wherever you are, you will be eligible to claim for a free loaf of garlic bread at the end of the stream. Okay. We came up with it randomly. You have a feed redeem. I do have a feed redeem too. Fun fact. I love that you're a garlic-loving vampire. Some people did say that, really, how does that work? Like, the vampire and the garlics typically don't match together. But as far as I know, there are a couple of humans out there that doesn't match with gluten, and gluten-loving humans still exist. And some people cannot tolerate ice cream, cheese, and milk. And cheese-loving people are still out there alive in the earth. So I'm just applying that same theory with vampire. Like, garlic may kill some vampire. It doesn't kill me. So yes. I'm a vampire VTuber. Welcome in. Vampire United. Vampire United. Vampire United. Let's go. It's about the ground you walk on. Exactly. We gotta stick together. Oh my gosh, yes. The unique gremlin vampire needs to stick together. Oh my gosh. Absolutely. I don't know what's wrong with that PNG tuber of mine. I am sorry. If you look and saw there's like grid buttons and all that, that's probably why. Okay. I'm getting off, but I'll leave my baby bats with you. That's okay. Thank you again for the raid. Welcome in anytime, okay? And for those of you raiders who are staying for whatever reason, okay, maybe this is not the time for you to sleep yet. Maybe this is not the time for you to have dinner yet. Or maybe it is. Go if you do need to take dinner. Go if you need to take some sleep. You know, well-deserved, hard-worked eeps. I am absolutely okay with that, but if you want to lurk at backseat vampy in terms of Honkai Star Rail and make bad decisions in terms of the games, because I know that I have questionable decisions in this game, so feel free to do so. I love being backseated, so yes. Of course, have a good night sleep. Thank you again for the raid. What does the feed redeem do? I don't know. You can give it a try, man. I'm not spoiling it. Okay, you can't give me spoilers in terms of games. Like, really, this event ends this way, or like, really, this is a very old story that ends this way in terms of Honkai Star Rail, of course. But if you are talking about redeem, I'm not giving spoilers for you. So yes, hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate and thank you for the bong. Where's the bong? Everything is not working correctly right now because thunderstorm just passed my house. So I kinda tried to stream in a very minimum way. Where is my bong? My bong's gone. Oh, my bong is in the chat. I'm sorry. It doesn't mean that I'm trying to kill you or anything, you know? It doesn't mean that I hate you or anything, you know? It's just that I'm a scarf. I'm a scarf happy. Before you press that redeem though, the feed redeem, let me actually refresh it. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes I just have to refresh the source in terms of that redeem. Check that later, it says out of stock. What? Doesn't make sense. Feed redeem will never be out of stock. But you know what, there's some time limited options. Like if I think you can, like it's just to prevent bots from spamming. Okay, not that anybody has ever come like in terms of spam bots, yes. Bots never really came to my stream. I think because I have pretty decent protection in terms of Twitch. Like you cannot do caps lock too many, you cannot put links, you cannot do this, you cannot spam this, you cannot spam that. So I'm pretty well protected. So yes. Hi Riera, hello Josh on YouTube, welcome in. I hope you're doing well, I hope you're doing awesome, and look at us playing with Ebonite. After how many pulls? I am not sure anymore, I kinda ran out of count. If you checked my stream before, and if you're on Twitch, feel free to check my YouTube, check all of my previous stream. You will know how many times I counted and like desperately wishing for Ebonite. It is now in full display though, so you know the ending that I actually managed to get the character. So yes. My mother Himeko. I think it was Etherton on Discord that says to me that, oh my gosh, I check up your statistics on Honkai Star Rail account, and you're very lucky to have Himeko build. Like not a lot of people do that, and I was like, well, don't know. It's just Himeko, red hair. I have red hair. I sim for red hair. I don't know. Everything about me is red. Look at that. Look at that PNG. Okay, from head to toe. I am a red Bambi. So if there is any character that resembles me in terms of Honkai Star Rail, in fact, Himeko is actually the reason why I started playing this game. And it's also pretty much the same reason why I kinda still play. Like of course on top of other stuff, right? Feed for the Marius, thank you for the Porky's feed. But yes, Himeko, somebody, okay? Somebody sent me. I was already streaming by then. I was already a Vtuber when Honkai Star Rail first came out. I think it was probably like, I'm on my first year of streaming, probably, when the game first came out. And somebody literally screenshotted me saying that, really, do you want to check out this game? Because there's a character that is a red hair and a very mommy. And we think that you might like it. And I saw that screenshot, I was like, absolutely, love her aesthetic, mommy, mother, Himeko, love it. Okay, let's download it and play. So I started playing because of Himeko. And I stayed, okay, I stayed. The game was okay. The game was actually one of the best ones so far. I mean, Wuthering Waves has a lot of technical issues, Zenless Zone Zero as well, and in terms of the gameplay, I feel like this is the most suitable for me, especially because I can put it on auto and I can yap. Zenless Zone Zero, not so much on auto, okay? And nowadays, they implemented the skip button on the story, and I love it. I love it. I used to like dread it whenever I wanna go and basically finish all the main story. I dread it a lot. But nowadays, it's fine. It's a good one, okay? I'm not sure. Yeah. Event rewards. What is this event rewards? Legend of Trailblazers. Well, after all passages are acquired, you will receive a limited amount, okay? My gosh, look at that. All of the robots that just sits there on my mission because I've never done it. Look at that fracking jades. Remember there were one of the stream that I went, how do I get more jades? Haha, I don't know. Maybe we should do some achievements, like literally every achievements that you can ever think of. And I kind of start looking at it. Yes, hang on. Let me move this, guys. Let me move my stuff. Ta-da! Maybe that's actually better. Okay. What is this? Complete chapter 2 to unlock? Yes, okay. There's Blade in... Oh my gosh. Who is this guy's name? Luocha? I think Luocha, right? Oh yeah, I remember that right. Okay, Luocha. Pretty sure he is a healer. So, what the fuck is wrong with this? Complete chapter 2 to unlock. How the heck do I complete chapter 2? Hello, Eterton. Yes. Go to the Central Scouts, talk to Mr. Sion. Mr. Sion, here I am. What do you want me to do? I'm looking for another Aussie VTuber to follow. You have 30 seconds to pitch. Let's go. I am an Aussie VTuber. I'm a garlic-loving vampire, and if you click that follow button, you will receive a free love of garlic bread. I don't know. Is that a good pitch? Maybe, maybe not. I do have a pig. Okay, I'm not currently out here. He's just sleeping. But you will receive a pig. I mean, what? Not receive. This is my pig. But you will pet the pig. You win. Perfect. Absolutely lovely. What the fuck? Hang on, what did I press? Complete chapter 2 to start. How do you... Oh. How do I complete chapter 2? You're still far too early for the show, but stick around if you don't mind listening to me chat about tea. How? You win, thank you. You have a coffin next to my name. Let's go. Indeed, you do have the coffin. You do have the coffin. It's a funny story, okay? I was torn whether I want a blood bag or a coffin, and I eventually decided that the coffin would be prettier. Like, oh my gosh, you are with Vampy now. You are a part of Vampy Mansion. So yes. I'm not sure. It wouldn't let me go, okay? It wouldn't let me just move on to the chapter 2. I'm not sure what I needed to wait for. I did ask you yesterday if you sleep on a coffin. I do. It's a vampire tradition to kind of sleep in a coffin, right? And the reason why is because it's as simple as it blocks out the sun. Very much, that's it. It blocks out the sun, the one thing that you can kill us with. Like, well, nowadays we do have some sort of tools and measures to put in place. So even if we do get the sun, there's sunscreen. Sunscreen is good. Check the mission tabs. Maybe it's here. True. How the heck do I get the mission tabs again? I forgot. Is this it? No, it's... Maybe I should just go here. You want to be teleported nearby? Yes. I hope that will solve the problem. I suppose, like, literally the mission read, just talk. You can talk to the guy in front of you. But this looks different from the place. Maybe it is a different person. No, it is the same person. It's just different location. Oh gosh. Continue to help Mr. Sion. Yes. Let's begin, Mr. Sion. I've been looking for you, Mr. Sion. What have you been doing to me? Why did you teleport and did not tell me about it, man? I remember this now. Is it really long time ago? Find the Mirage Echo. Where the fuck is the Mirage Echo? This event is a yapping nightmare. Are you serious? I would hate a yapping nightmare. I'll do. I'm glad that I'm doing it like now rather than on the time, because of course we do now have the skip button, so it's not so much of a yapping nightmare. We kind of can skip it, so it's a good option, I suppose. I'm glad that I waited until now. Sorta. I'm not sure. Find a Mirage Echo. I suppose I should. Oh, I got it in one go. Umbrellas to block the sun. Sunscreen to block the sun. Wear a cape to block the sun. Wear the Oprah long sleeve gloves like what I have to block the sun. Wear long sleeves. Wear a cap. Wear everything else except for the pig, because the pig loves the sun, so he will literally ditch you to just go and play under the sun. Hi Riera, I brought you your year's supply of wine. Thank you, guys. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Is Vampy in repair with the timber symbol? No, Marius. Who was it? I thought it was you. Was it you who redeemed the bonk? Somebody redeemed the bond. This is the bonk. Okay, I have been bonked. I am being bonked. This is the bonk redeem, guys. Statue of the High Elder. Vampy in repair. Vampy is not in repair. Vampy is drinking. Okay, sip redeem for today. I do have some lychee apple hard seltzer right now with me. And if you question me like, really, what is a hard seltzer? I am not sure. Absolutely not sure. It's just an alcoholic drink, okay? I don't know. I love my alcoholic drink, as if you don't know already. Look at that. The wine glass is inside of my hand. On my screen. It's just on brand for me to keep drinking whilst drinking. I'm in what? I'm in creaming? Streaming? Thanks, Riera. It's always a pleasure to see you. Welcome in anytime, Gozu. So many events that you haven't touched. I know, right, Joshi? I know. It's been a while since I last checked missions. I suppose the missions that I checked were the fun ones. Those that are like the origami bub, the what else? The baby seal. Those are very fun side questing, but not so much about the story. Like the moment I realized that there would be stories, I am gone. Okay. Fun fact, in Arknights, there's someone who makes a rat hair team and is very good. Oh my gosh, what's the name? Move the computing modules to the place indicated. Oh gosh. Oh, I remember this. Yep. I remember this mission being very odd. Like, yeah, I might have to reset this. I was not thinking very nicely. I still like you the way you are. Thank you. I am glad to hear that. I am absolutely glad to hear that. Weep. Whoop. Weep. Whoop. Weep. Whoop. Weep. That's not correct. Like here, I think. If I remember correctly. I hope I'm doing this correctly. Oh gosh, I may not be doing this correctly. I might have like messed it up. Might. No, actually not. I am good. I am good. Vampy's good with the puzzles mission. This Vampy's smart. There was one time I was asking people like, hello, how smart are you? Like, and they were like, well, I went into the TV show. That's what they told me. Like, oh, you know, are you smarter than a 6th grader, that kind of TV show? In fact, I did myself. I went to that TV show a long time ago when I was a 6th grader, one of the panel. And then I had to defeat one of the celebrity as part of the panels. So it's not just me, but it's like a multiple of my friends. Like, we are answering the same question together. And let me tell you about that. Because you might think that, oh, you are so smart, you can solve the problems within a very few minutes, okay? And you will understand everything. No. The producer, okay, the producer of the TV show, they will give each of us a booklet, okay? A printed copy of whatever problems that might be asked. So for example, they will ask, like that booklet, that printed copy, they would I think there was 100 problems or even 50 problems. Okay, I'm not quite sure in terms of number, but there are a lot of problems, a lot of questions in there. Okay, they were like, these are the questions that we might ask. Okay, you have to memorize them. Literally, that's what they ask you to do. Memorize, like finalize it, and okay, finish everything, and then you will have like you know that this answer will always be I'm not sure how to best put this, but basically you will know. Okay, you will know that okay, this will be the answer to this question, or that will be the answer of that question. Okay, it's that's it. That's it. That's what they ask you to do. Just remember. Just memorize everything. Okay? Yeah. Isn't that cheating? Well, no. The celebrity, they got the same booklet. So it's just a game of memory. Okay? It's just a game of memory. Who memorized it better? It's not like, are you smarter or not? Literally, it's just, do you memorize that correctly? So yes, it's not cheating. We are like competing at the same level. It's just that do you memorize it or do you not memorize it? Okay, and the good advantage for us, the 6th graders back then, is that you can ask your friends. You can kind of come into a group together and then discuss like what answer should we put out. So the way me and my friends did it is that like a couple of people would just memorize some certain parts and a couple of people would memorize the other parts. So say there's 100 questions. I would memorize question 1 to 10. My friend would then memorize 21 to 30. Okay? And then goes on. Like there are 10 of us, we memorize 10 questions each. Well, whereas the celebrity, they have to memorize 100 by themselves. So yes. And then when the question comes up, you just answers. You just answer, and then you kind of like, oh, you can check with your friends like, hey, is this correct? Is this the right answer? Yep, okay, then we'll just press the same thing. So yes, we beat the celebrity. Like it's almost guaranteed that you are gonna beat the celebrity. It's more like acting in terms of the TV show. Like, oh, you try to be confused. The TV producer would tell you. Like, hey, act confused, act that you're getting angry at each other, like you have different answers or something. Or like come together closer so people don't, like the camera can't tell what you were talking about, like makes it look more mysterious. So yes, it's fun. It's a fun thing, okay? That's the only thing. That's the only experience that I have that is with a TV producer, TV directors, and then just being recorded in general. Sounds like a reality TV show. It is a reality TV show. I'm pretty sure the show no longer exists in Indonesia. I think by the time I got into high school, that TV show it's just no longer there. Like nobody watches it anymore. Hi Riera, just lurking. Good luck with Star Rail. Thank you for the Galaxy attendance scale. Welcome to the Galaxy Mansion on Twitch and on YouTube. Thank you for being here. But yes, it's a fun one. It's a fun one to play, okay? I recall, though, they gave us a certain clothing. So you are not wearing your uniform. In Indonesia, when you go to high school, you do have to wear a uniform. But when you come to that TV show for the recording, first it's in the middle of the night. I'm not sure why, but they were like, recording has always been done from 10 p.m. onwards. And mind you, we were 12 at the time, 12 years old. Like typically 12 years old kids are not allowed to stay until midnight. But yet, because of this TV show, we had to stay up late. Like maybe it's just to match the celebrity availability. Maybe it's just to match the studio availability. But that's what they gave us. Like 10 p.m. Be there at 9:30. Go get dressed up. Go get a little bit of makeups. You know, just the basic makeup, just so that you don't look like a ghost in the TV. Like a little bit of powder, a little bit of lipstick for the girls. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Very basic. And then come until 10 o'clock, they literally put us in a line. Okay? Like we had to line up. And then we introduce ourselves as we go in one by one. And then we already knew at that time where we would be standing. So, for example, there's 10 of us, there's 10 platform. Okay, the first one goes to platform A, the second one goes to platform B, platform C, platform D. And then we just take turns. We just take turns. Okay? I forgot what my introduction was. Was probably like, hi, I'm Riri, I'm really good at mathematics or something like that. No, I'm not good. I struggle. I use calculators. I'm not that smart, Vampy, okay? Like, I do... Like, afterwards, though, around junior high school and high school, I did go to Olympiad. Like, I wouldn't say... Like, you know how in anime and in manga, especially sports anime and manga, people are like, oh, we will work so hard in volleyball or basketball because we want to reach the national level, national competitions, be the best in the nation. It's the same, okay? In terms of my high school, it's the same, but it's for mathematics, it's for physics, it's for biology, it's for chemistry, okay? So, yes. I did that. I did. Simply because my math teacher thought that I would be really awesome at mathematics. He was like, yeah, you're good at mathematics. Do it. I was like, absolutely not. I am not good at all. I will disappoint you. But he was like, nah, do it. So I did. Yeah, so I did. Okay. Oh, wait, hang on. Are we stuck in the same thing again? Hi, Riera. Yes. Hello, hello. Where was I? Where was I about the Olympiads? Mathematics. Yes. I got distracted by Mr... Who was his name again? Mr. Sion. Yes. He looks like my teacher with a black sunglasses like this. There was one teacher of mine, not the math teacher, but basically looking very similar. Okay, you should have said I'm a nerd good with mathematics. No, I am not. I am not good with mathematics. I have been humbled. Okay, like probably back when I was recording the TV shows, I was good. Probably like based on a 6th grader standard, I was good. But the more you grow up, the more you realize that there are a lot of people better than you and at things. And so I've decided that mathematics doesn't really solve my life problem. Doesn't really being used in my life anyway. So I don't need to be the best one. Okay? So I've decided to kind of just do mathematics for fun. Even then, my high school teacher still sent me to the Olympiad. Okay, like math competition across the nation. I was like, I'm not sure why would you do this to me, sir. Like, I am absolutely not a math nerd. No. In fact, in my last year of high school, in like year 2, I believe it was 12. Year 12. Was year 12? Was it like year 11? Can't recall now. Anyway, one of those years in high school, okay? The chemistry teacher and the math teacher actually they fought for me. They were like, no, Riri needs to go to the chemistry Olympiad. And the other math teacher was like, no, Riri has been going to math Olympiad ever since in middle junior high school. Before as well, like during the elementary school. Like, why would you take her away from me? I was like, fight it out. I don't care, man. I have no clue. I don't even want to go to the Olympiad. Like, the teachers just decided that on me. I don't know about those with sunglasses. They should be men in black suits or agents. Oh my gosh. I think my English teacher actually taught with the sunglasses. What was it? English teacher? Or was it an Indonesian? It was a language teacher. I forgot. Okay, like long time ago. I'm pretty sure he was... I think he was blind in one of the eyes and he didn't really like people staring, especially like if you're young, you probably don't have conscience about it. You just ask because you're curious, okay? But yes. I just wear eyeglasses, but though I guess I'm jealous of sunglasses. I actually wear like eyeglasses in real life. Okay, I'm pretty blind, which is probably why I got a really gigantic ultra wide monitor for myself. Because why not? Because why not? It's Vampy. Vampy, she's blind. Even with this gigantic ass monitor, sometimes I still don't know where things are. Like I can't find things in game. That kind of vibe. You'll see it more. Oh, it's this one. I was like, what am I looking in this mission? Hi, Riri. It's been long. Hello, Yan. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing awesome. I hope you're doing crazy good. Okay. Oh, what? Check the function. Oh. In Mr. Xian's story, this is a treasure map recording the location of Ignis Aureali. And in your eyes, this is just an alchemy commission map drawn with random circle. Well, I'll be getting more work next month, and it seems that I can't join the Vampy stream much. That's okay. I just got a new job myself, okay? So I haven't been really streaming a lot. Like, in that sense. So yes. It's been okay. It's been okay. The new job, if you're asking me, like, really, how was it? It was pretty good. Okay, it was pretty relaxed as opposed to my previous job. I did take a pay cut, so it's less of a managerial role, but I think that's for the best in terms for my mental health and such. Okay? It's just better. Okay? It's just better. I don't have so much responsibility. I don't have so much pressure. Like, I can just do whatever, and then I'll just give it to my manager, and my manager will sort it out for me. Okay, that kind of vibe, like that kind of mentality, I would not be able to do it in my previous work, simply because I would be so anxious, like, oh shit, is my job good enough? Did I do a good job? That kind of vibe. And I will always be questioning myself about it, and I think that's just makes me, it gives me burnout in terms of work, like without realizing. I should have known. I see sunglasses for an eye blind is a good reason. Yeah, I think he was blind. My teacher was blind in one of the eyes, like not both. But when you are 12 years old, you probably just don't think about it and then ask, right? And he doesn't really love it. He doesn't really love the sensation of having to explain to all of his students that, like, you know, why his eyes got blinded in the first place. And we never really ask either, okay? We just accept that the teacher that, okay, oh, maybe he can't see in one of the eyes, but he can still see us cheating if we want to. You know, he wears sunglasses. Can he actually see us? But who knows, whatever. Just don't cheat, that kind of mentality. So yes. Me sorry, that's okay, Yan. I welcome you anytime, okay? You don't have to come every single time if it doesn't match your schedule. It's okay. I stream at my convenient time. So if you want to come, you come. If you can't come, go to YouTube, okay? It's easy to just check out the VOD. It's on demand, okay? It's called video on demand because there's a convenient side of it, right? It's their job to polish a student's strong point. True. But at what boundary? Okay? Like, I was pretty close with one of the teachers back in my junior high school. So I think I was year 8. 14, 15 years old me. I was pretty close with this one teacher. I believe he is a psychology teacher. And I'm not sure how many of you, in terms of schooling, in terms of junior high school, have that course, have that subject of psychology, okay? But at the time, I was pretty confused, I guess. Okay, like my brothers already knew what they were doing. Like, okay, yeah, this is what we're gonna study in university. This is our future. We have this plan and that plan. And then my dad was like, "What is your plan? Like, really, you do need to have a plan. You remember, okay? Like, you have to find your pathway. What is your strength? What is your weakness?" And like, pretty much being drilled like that day in, day out. I was pretty much confused, okay? Like, okay, do I want to go be a mathematician since I do go to mathematics Olympic anyway? It's not that I'm really awesome. But should I do it? Should I not do it? Is it really my strength? Is it really my talent? Should I not? Like maybe explore other options? Maybe I'm good in somewhere else. So I became close with the cycle teacher because of that. And yes, like at certain times, I would ask a random question, a very random and personal question to this teacher, and he was just like, "That's out of boundary. That I don't want to answer that as a teacher." That's what literally they gave me. So I suppose I'm just applying the same theory to this my blind teacher. Okay. An eye patch would have been another option. True. It would be really cool. If this teacher wore an eye patch, there would have been like probably the idolized teacher, like the teacher that everybody worships for. Yes. Yes. Hehe. Wait, did I finish the freaking mission? Is that it? Is that it? What? Did I absolutely complete the mission? I thought there would be more than that. Wait, where was it? Where was the mission again? Did I lose it? Oh, no. No, there should be more. I swear to God. There we go. There we go. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay. Little Snow, welcome in, Snow. School consular. I think you are referring to a school consular. Every school have a teacher that just talk to student about stuff. Yes, Zero. It is the school consular. I don't know how it was told. Okay, he literally have a subject, a psychology subject. He teaches. This guy, this psychology teacher that I have in my junior high school, he actually taught a class. Okay. He taught a class. He is the coach of the women's soccer team, which I was a part of. And that's why I'm pretty close with him in the first place. And then afterwards, he would take the consult. Okay, like he would like come and like check you, like how are you going in terms of career pathway, like do you want to go to this high school, do you want to go to that high school, a part of it. And why is it done at junior high school or year 8, year 9 in Indonesia is that because when you reach year 10, okay, in the later second half of the high school, you have to decide whether you want to go into a science pathway or the non-science pathway. It's a national thing, okay? Like anywhere in Indonesia, if you take this high school, you will be asked, do you want to go science pathway or not? And there's if you pick the science pathway, there is typically some test that you need to prepare yourself. So yes, the school consular is good in that sense, okay? If I was a kid, my teachers would sleep in class and I would imagine it was maybe to help reduce light and sleep and nap in class. What do you mean reduce nap in class? I'm not sure. Like how will you allow kids to sleep? Would probably not myself. Really, you have to find your plan. Being confused is okay. It is a journey or adventure, but it is history. I found my plan. I'm still confused though. Doesn't matter. Like I've graduated uni, and back then at the time I was like, yeah, it's good because hey, I dealt pretty well. Okay, uni was good. Uni was awesome. I am pretty sure I got into a good team, a good university, and graduated with good degree. But then afterwards, confused. The confusion begins again. Okay, the confusion never ends actually. Like the confusion is just confusion. Okay? Like sometimes you may say that, graduate, get a good job, get married, have a happy life. It doesn't happen that way. It doesn't happen straight like that. Life is much more complicated. I was meeting with the sunglasses. I had a very old trying out teacher. What do you mean trying out teacher? Like, oh, you put, like if you are a teacher, you would put sunglasses and sleep? That would be interesting. I suppose if my teacher with the sunglasses did that, I wouldn't know. Nobody would have known. Okay, we would just think that he was managing our exam and checking out our exam, or just sitting there thinking and pondering. I heard a blink. I heard something. What was it? I Astram! Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I heard like a bleeping thing. Galaxy attendants, Astram, welcome to the Galaxy Mansion. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing well. We are talking about high school and teachers in high school. And how did your teacher treat you in high school? Okay? Well, so far, there's the blind teacher of mine. Pretty sure he teaches language. I forgot which language. Maybe English, maybe Indonesia. I forgot. But there's another one, the very strict math teacher that just kept sending me into high school math Olympiad. I was like, please don't, because I'm not that smart. But he was like, I don't care. You're the smartest one I have, so I'm sending you. That kind of mentality. And there's the psychology teacher slash consulate. I'm not sure. But basically, you get the point. He teaches psychology subject. Okay? I like mental health was probably one of the things that he teaches. And then like the norm of society. Like it's a very vague and ambiguous kind of subject. But basically one of them that he did was that, oh, if you, like, you know, if one of your friends are being bullied, what do you do? If one day in the future you will come upon the boss and the boss are actually pretty stressed, what do you do? Time management is another one that he taught. So yes, it's a very odd thing. It's a very odd subject. Okay, and it's a mandatory subject. It's like it's not an elective that you can run away. No, you cannot. Okay, you cannot. You just have to do it. I would like chill in class while reading, while teacher would sleep in class and not teach. That was for the book. Basically, babysitting teenagers. Babysitting teenagers sounds correct. I feel like that's what teachers do anyway. Are you pulling siren? Yes. I would want to. But for now, I'm doing very old missions because I will get a lot of rewards, okay? I do need all of that money. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at all of the jades that I got. Oh my gosh. It's been sitting here for ages and ages and ages and I've never done it. Why? Because, don't know. Just for no reason, really. Absolutely no reason. Because I forgot about it. Oh, whoops. What did I press? In Malaysia, there's no us. You get assigned based on your test score. If you're good in science-related subject, you go to STEM class. Good score in art, you get art major class. How many major in high school? In terms of, you know, in Malaysia? Because in Indonesia, I think usually, okay, long time ago, we're talking like probably my mom's generation. There would be 3 majors, okay? The language major, the history major, and a STEM major, a science major, okay? So there's 3 of them. But by the time I got into high school, they removed the language major and you are just left with either history or science major. You just have to pick, okay? You just have to pick. And everyone kind of tried to go to the science major because they were like, I'm not quite sure what I want to do in terms of uni. And being a science student in high school, it just opens up the possibility to go into whatever major you want in university. So a lot of people try for that, okay? And it's I don't know. It just feel more prestigious if you manage to get into the science major. Although some people I've known that a couple of my friends went willingly into the history major because they knew that they would not like a career in the science area anyway. Like, I want to be a businessman and then I do not need physics and chemistry. I do not want to go to the STEM class. You can opt for that. You can pick for that. You don't have to take the test. I mean, you do, but just to you can actually choose. Choose your way. Choose your option. Okay? Make your decision. Based on my memory, I have taken class like that. It's called Kemahiran Hidup. You get taught life-related skills, social study, DIY, and cooking. Cooking comes into a different subject in my high school. It's not included in this psychology class. Okay? There's a home economy class, a different subject. And basically, you're just being taught to either crochet or cook. Like one or the other. Okay, a lot of the boys go to the cook because they cannot crochet. Some of the girls, I think the girls are half-half. Some of them goes to cooking like what I do. Some of them goes to crochet. So yes, howdy Riera, Sherry! Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're doing awesome. I hope you're doing well. Teen Titans getting a season 6. I'm not following Teen Titans. Tell me though, Astram, what is it about? What is good about it? Like, why is it super popular to the point that it gets a season 6? Because I've never watched a single second of OG Teen Titans. Teen Titans Go! Early 2000 Teen Titans, I suppose. If you have known a lot of version of Teen Titans, I suppose it's very popular, right? But I want to know, why is it very popular? Because I have no clue. I've never watched a single second of the show, okay? I would want to know. I would want to know. If you have Sunday, she will work well. Siren and Sunday? I do have Sunday. There we go. Sunday, 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 Monday, Sunday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Sunday, Sunday. I tried teaching this good, but failed teaching. I did not know what to do about bullies in class and racists in class. I mean, it's very hot subject. It's a very hot subject. I feel like those are the subjects that people should be paying more attention rather than math and chemistry and biology. Of course, if you want to major in biology, if you want to be a researcher in biology or chemistry or physics or do an engineering major in university, those STEM classes would be really good to have in high school. But for normal people, I believe having the common sense of not being racist, of not being discriminative against your friends, not bullying others, just be good and be kind and have common sense in general would be more beneficial than actually a math class, okay? I grew up in the 90s. Racist is just not talked about in my mind, so did not know how to handle it with the kids and the parents. I agree. It's a funny thing because I grew up in Indonesia. And if you know anything about Indonesia, it's been said that, oh, Indonesians have a lot of race and a lot of ethnic background. So we just accepted it. We just accept diversity, okay? Like, we just don't go discriminate others. We just don't go be racist. It's a common thing that have been talked about. But again, it's a very slight ethnic difference, okay? Whereas if you are in Australia, I feel like growing up here, like, people would have different colored hairs. Not just the skin color, but different colored hairs. And that doesn't really exist when I live in Indonesia. So yes, it's an interesting thing, okay? In my school, we don't have cooking or nothing. Cooking is actually one of my favorite subjects back in high school. Simply because I can just do whatever I want in terms of the cooking. And then I will bring the food back with me. Okay, I love it until at the very end of the year, there would be an exam. Okay, like when I was year 7, the exam was pretty much a group exam. So, together, the 5 of you have to cook a dish, okay? And it's pretty easy because then somebody would be really good at handling the knife. And so that person would just chop all the ingredients. The other person would, like, taste test. The other person would just keep, okay, let's cook this menu. And then some other would just go plate it up. We divide the task between, like, say, 5 of us. As you grow up and then you come into high school, like year 12, the exams are super challenging. The exams are literally individual exam, and it's a practical thing. It's a practical exam. There's no paper or documentation, or I suppose there's a little bit of it, but the paper was literally saying what recipe, what are you cooking, like, justify this and present it to us. Okay, it's like a MasterChef kind of exam. Like, you will need to tell 3 different teachers about your cooking. Like, okay, I cooked, the entry is this, the mains are this, and the dessert, okay? And this is all the spoons that you need. And you plate it up as if it was a French restaurant. That's the exam of the home economy class that I took. It's a weird one, okay? I remember stressing about it, like, on the exam time. Like, I was not thinking about it until, like, the last 2 weeks before the exam began. I'm like, oh shit, I have not completed any recipe. Like, you know, what do I want? What is for the entry? Oh, maybe spring roll. That's pretty easy. Just roll it up, deep fried. I'll pick the good ones. I'll just cook a little bit more extra, you know. And then afterwards, what do I want for the mains? Steaks, too hot. Probably just some sort of fancy dish. Fancy pasta dish. Okay, let's cook that. But it doesn't match with the spring roll that I served earlier. So it's a challenge, okay? Trying to get a cohesive menu and then explain that to the teachers and then bring all the plates and cutleries. It costs a lot, okay, for a high school student to buy all the fancy plates, and it doesn't come like in single serve. Typically, it comes in like a set of 4 for the family, so it's expensive. It's an expensive subject. So yeah, I'm not allowed to take the cooking class because it would be such an easy subject for me since my grandma already taught me how to cook. See, the problem is my home economics subject literally would ask us to be a chef, okay, like a makeshift chef. I'm not sure why, it's just how it is, okay. I think that's the hardest bit. Like the other classes, the normal day-to-day classes of the home economy, it's absolutely fun, okay, absolutely lovely. Oh, the throw house and the donuts doesn't work. I'm sorry. Astrid. Yeah, it didn't work because I didn't use my model. I'm sorry. That's new to me. That's new. Yeah, the home economics are a little bit odd. Yeah, it's a little bit odd. Sounds really easy. I feel like if you have the ability to... How would I say? If you have the ability to kind of connect your food together, it makes sense. Okay. Problem is that I eat what I eat, and I eat very little. So if you bring me to a freaking fancy restaurant, there's a high chance that I can't even finish the food, and there is a problem. Okay, that is a problem. So when I was tasked for doing that home economic exam, I was actually freaking out. Like, can I cook all three meals, like from entry to dessert, plate it up, set up everything correctly? Like, I don't recall which is the spoon for soup and which is the spoon for the normal pasta and all that. So yes, as a science student, we will never get that. It's a mandatory. So okay, it's a class that both science student and history student or history major students would need to take together. So in my high school, that's just how it is set. I'm not sure about like any other Indonesian high school. Maybe it's just my school. Okay, PE is another class that everybody just have to take it. Okay, it's not an elective. You just have to do PE, physical exercise. Just play basketball. And then understand the rule of basketball, and then try what was the name? Handball. Try handball, and the exam. Okay, the very last at the very last year, the exam for that PE class, interestingly, is a paper-based exam. It doesn't fucking make sense to me, but it does. Okay. And if you hear some rain music in the background being picked up by my microphone, it is raining in my end. It's raining again. I hope that the thunderstorm doesn't come back. That's literally the last thing that I would wish on you guys. Okay, but you will probably have a listen about a little drizzle here and there. Not sure if my mic picking it up, but you might hear it. PE is another fun class, another fun subject back when I was in high school. I love doing the basketball. There was one time we were doing gymnastics. Okay, and pretty much one of the exam that year was actually on gymnastics. I'm pretty sure it was like year 9 or year 10, I can't recall. But one of those years, the focus was on gymnastics, and you just have to do a little bit of a roll in the correct posture, and it scares me a lot at the time because the teachers keep telling us that, oh, if you don't do it in the right posture, it might break your neck, it might break your spine, it might leave you on a very weird like posture and all that. And so like growing up, I feel that, oh shit, that could damage me in a long run. Like, I don't want to do this. And I actually fought with the PE teacher on that. I fought. I was like, this is not safe. Why are you asking us to do something that's not safe? Like, what if, like, will you stop us if we are not doing the right posture? Like, what is the safe measures here? So yes, the gymnastics was the scariest part of PE, okay? But the basketball, badminton, soccer, volleyball, I did try volleyball for a little bit. It was all okay. It was all okay. Yes, the exam is paper-based, which is so odd. Like, you have to explain in your words. Like, write a paragraph and explain the rules of basketball, explain the rules of badminton, explain the rules of soccer, explain and draw the correct posture that you need to do for gymnastics. Like, it's not even a practical exam. It's an odd thing. It's an odd thing. Teen Titans! It was actually a serious cartoon of Teen Titans that wasn't all shits and giggles, plus it gave legendary moments like double knee drop Robin. And in this series, Slade made Robin literally hallucinate him killing someone. No clue about Robin and Slade. I've never seen any of the character in terms of Teen Titans, so I suppose that's the name of the characters, right? OG Teen Titans Robin was on Demon Time, and the theme song of that show was literally goated. But the thing ended 19 years ago, and that's the OG Titans was. But you gotta see it for yourself. Thank you, Ashton, for sharing. I would... How do I watch Teen Titans? Is it available in Netflix? Is it available in Prime? Or how do I reach the OG Teen Titans? Like, if I want to watch it, I would have no clue where to find it. Like, it's Teen Titans. The title sounds very familiar to me. But, yeah, I'm trying to think. I might have seen it, like a poster of it probably, but I was probably were too young to understand Teen Titans back in the days when it first launched. But yes. Teaching electronics was expensive for kids. Game programming, having laptops for each student to program, and I had to be a bit ahead in the code and practicing. And with teaching electronics, it was nice, but it took me to buy wire battery and tiny motor to control tiny circuit. Oh, I remember. No. Yes, you were right. There is an electronic elective class. I think it was in my high school. There was an option. Do you want to do a dance class? Do you want to do a choir? Or do you want to do an electronic class? Okay, a lot of the boys went to the electronic class. And there was another one, I think the IT class, like programming and all that. It's like two separate things. Like electronic would be more onto the wiring, making sure that you connect all the cables and set up the lights properly, that kind of things. So a lot of the boys went there. IT class is more onto the programming, making sure you are able to create websites, basically. Dance class, pretty straightforward. Dance. Just dance. Just dance your way, charm the teacher, get good grades in that. Okay? Choir is choir. Okay? I chose choir. Okay, you can choose two, and I was torn between should I get two, like both dance and choir, should I just pick one and focus in one. And I think in the first 2 weeks or in the first 3 weeks you can actually make that decision, like do you want to focus on one or do you want to go with two. I think the maximum elective that you can take at the time was 2. So I tried the dance class. I did not like it. Okay, my coordination skill is trash, so I went for the choir instead. So yes. PE was the best class. I would wait for every week for that class. No, look, I quite like it. I quite like PE. Okay, Aldo, the teacher. Okay, the psychology teacher was in my junior high school, right? And when I went into high school, year 10, year 11, year 12, the PE teacher is different to my previous one, year 9, year 8, and year 7. The new PE teacher, he's a little bit of a pervert, I think. I'm pretty sure he is. I could be wrong, but that's just the vibe that I got from him, okay? He's a little bit of a pervert. So he would, or maybe a womanizer would be a better name, a better word to like explain him. Basically, he would just go, "Oh, ladies first," and he would just whistle at the ladies. If we say, for example, okay, we play, right, girls versus girls, 2 different teams, 2 different classes, and if we are playing basketball, for example, if one of the girls kept scoring, he would just whistle at that girl and then he would just go praise her as if she was an idol. So yeah, maybe I'm not sure. Maybe it's just his way of showing appreciation and showing like, oh hey, you're doing good. But I was pretty bothered by him, like my PE teacher. I was like, why would you whistle? Like, it's just very, I don't know. It doesn't feel very comfortable for me. But not sure. Like, oh, yeah. Kids learn basic electronics with capacitor, resistor, Lego motor. Oh my gosh. That are the skills that I don't have. Absolutely do not have, okay? I feel like I got to learn that in my physics class, like just the basic physics class, because I'm part of the STEM major. I cried, okay, when it comes to the wiring and making sure that the light bulbs goes on with the motors and all that. I cried simply because I do not understand what the fuck was going on, okay? I was like, I cannot make this work. The light in my circuit doesn't turn on. The motor is not running. The battery has been placed perfectly, but why doesn't it fucking run? And I cried. It was, I think, Papa Vambi, because I was doing, it was part of the high school homework that you have to do. So I was staying up late trying to figure out what's wrong with my light bulb. And Papa Vambi at that time, he was pretty busy with the work, so he didn't come home until like 10 o'clock at that time. I think Mama Vampi was in the shower or something. And Papa Vampi came home, he walked up the stairs and he saw me crying with the homework. He was like, what the heck happened to you? I was like, I can't finish this homework. I do not understand the electronics with capacitor, resistor, Lego, the motors, they are not turning on. And I need to finish this so I can go to sleep. And so I can have something to be graded tomorrow morning to my teacher, but I cannot figure this out. So I remembered crying in the middle of the night because of that electronic class that I got in the physics. I think physics. It was physics class. I think I was in year 11, if I remember correctly. And then Papa Vambi actually just, like, he hasn't even had dinner. He just got home. Okay, he was about to change clothes. He was about to do whatever that he needs to do. But he ended up just sitting next to me and then fixing the electronics homework that I couldn't figure out. Problem is, Papa Vampi is an electrician. So it was very easy for him. Okay? Papa Vampi is, or was, an electrician. So he was like, oh, do you need to explain this to the teacher? Was the first thing that he asked me. I was like, no, not really. For as long as the teacher have this thing and submit it with my name, like, I don't think the teacher would ask me. And so Papa Vampi went, okay. And then he took over the homework and he just completed everything within 5 minutes. And he was like, okay, there you go. Go brush your teeth, go sleep. And so I did. To this day, I have no clue how the freaking basic electronic works, okay? How did Papa Vampi fix it? No clue. No clue. I wouldn't have graduated high school if it was not for Papa Vampy. It's Robin, Starfire, Raven, Beast Boy, Cyborg, all Teen Titans was the best. Oh my gosh. Oh, hang on. Back to the Teen Titans though. Robin, Starfire, Raven, Beast Boy, Cyborg. Are they in the same team? Are they all the main characters, or some of them are enemies, some of them are the same characters? Which one was it? I would like to know. Tell me all about Teen Titans. Because I think I have heard about the title. I just have no clue about the actual show. Like, never really seen it. Did you get Yasin? I don't have Yasin, unfortunately. Is Yasin rerun coming soon? Because I would love to pull for Yasin. Although, if it's coming with Siren, I'm questioning whether I should pull for Siren or Yasin. If they are coming together, I would be fucked. So fucked. So far, they're a team. They're a team. Good. Are they a good one? Are they like the main character, or are they like the villain team? Because I know these days there are a lot of plot twists. Okay, like the people that you think was the main character, they actually are the villains. Like, for example, Loki. If you watch Loki movie or Loki TV show on Prime TV, you would think that he's the main character, but no, he is the fucking villain. They are the main character, but are they good or are they bad? I need to know this. I want to know this, okay? Nice story. Well, Paris, I mean, yeah. Papa Vampy saved my ass, basically. Like, I have no clue. I feel like physics are actually the hardest STEM subjects for me. Okay, back in school, I struggled a lot with physics. The physics teacher that I had, it was an older lady, but she was a very, very patient. Okay, like when I say very, it's like very patient. She would be like, she was talking very slowly in the class. She would be like, this is the principle of a gravity. This is the principle of viscosity. Yeah, that kind of vibe. She's very slow. She talks super slow. Okay? But that doesn't mean that I would understand the physics better. Okay? I have no clue. I would still struggle with physics exam. Her exams are hard though. Her exams are really tough and difficult. Like, I am not sure why she did that. Like, she was a very kind person. She is absolutely super, super nice. But when it comes to the exam, nah, bruh. Nah. It's the worst. She's the worst. In the exam, she's like very, very challenging. What is this actually? It's I believe I've got all the event rewards and completed all of this Tale of Fantastic. Tale of the Fantastic Four, Teen Titans, But yes, basic electronic biology. I feel like I'm okay in terms of biology. I'm not the worst at it. I'm not the best at it either. Like, I know that a friend of mine, those who aim to be a doctor, she was doing amazing, smashing every biology exam one by one. To the point that I would just come up to her desk like, hello, can I borrow your notes for biology? Because I have no clue what I'm doing. Like, I would have a clue, but I don't know what's important and what's not. And she would just tell me all about it. Yes. Oh, hang on. They are heroes protecting the cities. Okay, Robin is the sidekick of Batman. Oh, wait. That's probably where I know Teen Titans. Because of Batman. It might be that. It might be as simple as that. Robin? Trying to recall. I'm biased, guys. When you say Robin, all that is in my brain is Honkai Star Rail Robin. Okay? Like, that's what I recall Robin as. Like, a pretty girl. Not the sidekick of Batman. I just recalled a pretty girl. Pretty little lady. Da 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 da. chemistry, biology, or chemistry. No, I haven't talked about chemistry. I actually loved chemistry. Yeah, I love chemistry. A little bit of fun fact. I actually have, I wouldn't say chemistry major, but applied chemistry. So yes, chemistry is good. Chemistry is nice. Some people might think that, oh, chemistry is hard. Like, it's very, very annoying. It's very hard class, like in terms of STEM. Not a lot of people actually excel in chemistry. I actually enjoy it. Probably it was the teachers, like the teachers probably had to blame. Because he taught it very nicely. Like, he would make it relatable to the life. Okay, like he would explain, oh, this is nitrogen and why this is scary. Or this is oxygen and this is how you solve all that freaking equations. That kind of vibe. Edges of Robin is the best, and the next One Piece Robin. I can understand. You're true. There is another Robin. There is another Robin. I forgot about that. We are a little doggo. Little doggo. We are a little doggo. We search for the lost Kirio. Lost Kirio. Oh shit. I think I know. Oh, fuck. Look at it, guys. Vampy knows her puzzle. Oh my gosh, look at that. Robin. I have not watched One Piece, guys. So I didn't recall that there's another Robin. Okay. Honkai Star Rail Robin is the number one. My top answer for Robin. Pretty Robin. What is that puzzle thingy? I swear to God, there's like puzzle thing. It's like a marker for a puzzle. Do I need to pick up the puzzle or what? I suppose I would, right? Oh shit. Do I need to pick up all of this? Puzzles. Run for the puzzles. Get all the puzzles. Puzzles. Is there like enemies or something that I need to be aware of? Puzzles. Scary puzzles. Should I come out? Should I actually finish all this puzzle? Is this even a mission for the thing? I might have gotten lost. Shit. Little doggo. Run with your little legs. Go quickly. Faster. Run. Little doggo. If Porky, would have been in this, it would have been cuter. Oh my gosh. Imagine the little pig was the one running instead of a doggo. Oh gosh, it would be so cute. That would be so freaking cute. Have you gone to the shop in the Herta space station? I suppose I did. Okay. Yep. Oh shit, how do I... Oh gosh. There's two monsters. Will I survive this, guys? Oh, yes. Oh gosh. Look at that. That's the little critter that we need to help. Little critter. You get jades and all. Are you sure? I thought I would be like losing jades because it's a shop, right? Like you are supposed to buy stuff. Like I could be wrong. I think I do. I think I have went into the store before, but I might be really wrong. How the heck do I do this? How the heck do I get closer to it? Little thing. Can't go in. Can't go into the little thing. The mission is here. Oh, okay. Go. Okay. More critters. Goodness. I'm so glad that I'm doing the mission like after the skip buttons are out. Because I would be so bad at this. Okay? Gosh. New difficulty unlocked. Oh my gosh. Like, do I have to finish all the difficulty to actually move on to the next mission? I suppose I do. I'm not quite sure. Like, does the team actually matter? Like, where's my Firefly team? I feel like the Firefly team could be a really good combination for the weakness type that they were thinking of. Yep, fire. Let her go, Peppy, little doggo. My little porky. I mean, what? Little doggy, little Peppy. Herta Space Station. I would have to check it out after this, though, because I have no clue. Find a way to open the door. Activate sync mode. So Peppy would have to go in by himself and figure out what's wrong with the door. Isn't that correct? There we go. Let's talk about the robot. Security robot. Security, please open the door. You have no authority. Let Peppy use your name. Access control. Okay. Peppy backing. Oh my gosh. That's the name of the achievement that we're getting. Like, I feel like as I go through the story and the missions, just the achievements just completed suddenly. Like random achievements that I was not even thinking of and I was not even checking it out. Suddenly, it just completed. I suppose if you are actually following the story properly, you would be able to... Okay, ask someone else. Okay. We're supposed to talk to a bunch of different like creatures, but not sure. We're getting what? A freshly baked cakes? What is that for? I'm not sure. Somehow we're getting some food. What is this even? We need to gather clues. It's where you get eidolons for the physical MC. Physical MC has been a while ago for me, to be honest. I could be... Huh? Let's see. I might have already gotten all of the things that I needed. Herta Space Station has been a long time ago for me. Like I'm pretty sure I'm at Amphorius now. Not the earliest, latest story update, okay? But definitely not the very long time ago. I completed Finance Story. I think that's where I left off in terms of the main story in Honkai Star Rail. Yes, the debate starts now. I hate the debates. It feels so much like a Persona 5. Or is it Persona 5? There was a game, an old game that basically is about like basically the game is about debating. It's just debating with one another. A lawyer? Something to do with a lawyer, I'm pretty sure. Oh, look at that. Current prop has little effect. Press switch to different what? Press different to sentence. Okay. That debate sucks. I know, this debate sucks. How unique am I as a fellow runway creation? Gosh. This and present evidence. Oh gosh. I hate it. I'm like trialing every single one of them at this point. I've never lied to anyone, are you sure? Yeah, at this point, I'm just like clicking every single one of them, just trying my luck. Okay? Okay, there we go. Okay, debate successful. My gosh, that is a dreading debate. It was one of the side mission that's just a full-on debate. It's like way longer than what we have right here, right now in terms of this one main mission. It was one that you just kept on debating, and I was stuck in the cycle of debate for hours and hours. And back at the time, I didn't have the skip button, so you just have to fucking figure it out. Oh, fuck, I forgot to change my... I forgot to change my MC. It should have been an imaginary MC. I forgot. It's not good. It's not good with the remembrance MC. This is not the right MC to finish the battle, but I hope, really do hope that Firefly can hold the grounds. Hopefully. Like, it's supposed to be doable even without Firefly, right? Like, this mission came out way long ago before Firefly, so I hope, really hope that it is good. Okay? Debate though, in terms of debate, do you guys have debate class back in school? Because there was a debate Olympiad back in my high school, but I was so bad at it. I'm not a person who typically confronts other. Like, I would be mad, sure, but I would be silent treating other people that I'm mad of. And I would talk to literally every other person except for that one guy that I'm mad of, or like one girl that I'm mad of. So yeah. But there was a mad Olympiad, there was a debate Olympiad, there was a chemistry Olympiad, there was a lot of Olympiad back in high school, which when I first moved to Australia, I don't think that there are a lot of competitions over here. Like, it's not very competitive. Like, you just go and do whatever you do in terms of school, like do whatever subjects you want, take the electives that you think is gonna be worth it for you. So yes. Okay. On to the next mission. On to the life form creatures. Critter pig. Go here. Are we already in here? Oh, whoops. The creature actually follow the character in game. I swear, okay? I swear to God, there was one when I was doing this mission early on while I was waiting for the thunderstorm to pass. There was a creator that looks like DANHENG, and there was a creature that looks like March 7. So yeah, it's and then another one that looks like Wanmei. I'm pretty sure it was this blue one that looks like a Wanmei. Isn't that also an imaginary March 7 event? Yes. Probably I did the debate in imaginary March 7 event. I recall I was doing the debate in this game in Honkai Star Rail, but I kind of forgot where. Interestingly, I have done that side quest from like 2 point something, but not doing the 1 point something, like the creature. Like this mission, for example. I didn't do it. But I did the March 7 missions. So it's an odd. I'm an oddball. Okay? It's just me. I'm weird. Cool. Let's see what we nurture. Pink colored. We do have that. And something that has this pattern of a face. Not sure. Pattern. This one? Maybe I'll just do this one first and figure it out. Okay, let's see what happened. This mission is weird though, like you are like playing around with genetics and trying to figure out what's happening in terms of yeah, it's just very cute. At the same time, it's very odd. What is this? What is this color actually? Like, what is that color? It's like a brown colored. Like these. Oh, fuck. Okay. I don't see any other missions that's similar to the critter pick. Okay? Not in the later stage of Honkai story. I might have missed out. Okay, maybe there was a mission like similar to this, like you have to kind of create characters and such, but this is my first time playing it, right? First time playing Critter Pick, and it's actually really nice. Maybe because I'm a STEM character, I'm like STEM major girly, and I thought that anything related to genetics are fun anyway. So some people might think differently, okay? Some people might be like, ew, what is this? Like, I don't understand this. Like, is this how genetic really works? But I am okay with it. I'm okay with this. And interestingly, I have a bunch of materials, okay? Like, a lot of them. I never really ran out of whatever materials that they asked me to do in terms of matchmaking characters. Hi, I'm currently unavailable and I won't be contacting you later. Oh my gosh, that message. That's crazy message. Crazy auto reply, I would say. Let's go. Let's go set that one and let's see. Research handbook. Oh, wrong. Research level. That's the reward. That's, I swear to God, it's almost at the end of the mission of the critter pick anyway. I just need to reach a research level 6 and then I will get the rewards. So yes. We do want the brown, I'm pretty sure. And what is this one? What is this pattern? Oh gosh. It does have that pattern. But it doesn't go and ticked. Wasn't ticked. That's very odd. That's very odd. Let's see. It's very odd because quite literally says that that's the pattern that I would want. Okay. It gets harder. Like, it's just getting harder and harder in terms of trying to figure out what's here. Okay, go this one. Go this one. And I will take... Feeling? Oh my gosh. This guy. Okay. That should fix it. That should fix it. That should fix this mission. Oh my gosh. Mutation begins. Let's go. Oh, Galaxy Tangents. Welcome into the Galaxy Mansion. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing awesome. Welcome in, Lee. We will. Hydrate. Did I hear that hydrate? I heard that hydrate. My hydrate for today is Lychee and apple, sparkling hard seltzer. So yes, that's what I'm drinking. I will drink. Have been yapping about schools and high schools and PE class and psychology class and whatever else in between that we were talking about. So yes. Instant splash. Did I see that correct? Instant splash melon. What was? Oh, I'm not even in the right goals yet. Like special mutation needs to happen before. There we go. Special mutation needs to happen before I finalize this creation. What is this creation about? Oh my gosh. Look at all the cats. Cats? Cats? How many of you have cats actually? Because I don't. Okay? I've never had cats. In fact, I'm kind of... Like, there was a time in my life where I was feeling a little bit scared of cats. Because I'm pretty sure it was one of my high school teachers that taught me saying that, oh, if you are pregnant women, you shouldn't be coming close with cats because they can literally make your life miserable. Like as a pregnant woman. Not that I'm pregnant or anything, but still. I was like, whoa, a cat can do that to you? Oh my gosh, scary. That kind of mentality. What is this pattern? Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. We're like breeding the cats here. Is that what we're doing? I feel like that's what we're doing in this freaking game. We're just breeding the cats. Trying to get some sort of mutation for whatever reason. Try to feed them and get the mutant traits. And not sure what will happen after we get mutant traits, to be honest. Inosine, honeybean, cream taro. Cream taro? Hydrate? I shall hydrate then. Cute! The one with sunglasses! Oh my gosh! Tribute to my blind teacher. Blind high school teacher, that guy. Give it up to him. Give it up to him. Cream taro is apparently one of the basic one. Special mutation, please just happen. Because I want to finish up this freaking missions. It's been a while. Oh, look at that. What is that mission? I'm not quite sure anymore. But we created a cat equivalent of Kafka, apparently. Hang on. Swag, exactly. Swag with the sunglasses. Oh my gosh. I don't actually like using sunglasses IRL. Okay? It's weird because you would think that really isn't that a good measure of protecting your eyes from the sun, especially when you're a vampire. No, don't quite do that. Okay? I don't quite do that. It's because I'm blind, probably. Okay, so I feel that I do not need to be made more blind with this tinted lens. Mommy Kafka indeed. I absolutely love Mommy Kafka. Okay, I'm surprised that we are not making the cat version of Himeko in this game. I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised. Okay, I feel like we did Kafka, we did the Blade. Who was it? We did Silverwolf even, Herta. We didn't do Asta. We didn't do even ourselves. Okay, like a Grey Cat or anything like that. But I feel like Grey Cat are pretty basic color. Wisteria Cake. Wisteria Cake, I feel like it refers to the Herta one. Where was the mission again? Wait. I got lost. Can I just transport here? Is that an option? I'm too lazy to walk, guys. I will teleport if I can teleport. Absolutely. That's not cheating, right? That's just being smart, right? Cats are okay, but their claws are scary, so have a cat near the face and eyes due to their quick claws. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I know that a friend of mine actually have 3 cats. Like, he adopted 3 cats all in one time. I was like, I have no clue, bro. How did you manage to do that? Aren't you scared? Apparently not. To him, it's not. To him, it's just fine. Okay? Why did I save that? I'm not even sure. Like, it's not even a good thing to save. It's not even a good shot. But, yeah. It works. Let me have a look. I heard that organic life forms are capable of expressing affection in a variety of ways. Oh my gosh. We'll just ask Runway to come and visit these little creatures that she created. So this is why all the cats and the critter pigs are popular. Like, there was one time I went into a convention and everybody was actually looking at critter pigs. And then there's one stall, one of the artists actually create a custom critter pig. Like, you can actually change the color, you can actually change like whatever it is in your charms, color wise and then the filling wise. And I did not understand why people are so obsessed with the critter pig. Okay, because I was not doing this mission. I have no freaking attachment to them at the time. Now I know, okay? Now I understand why people goes crazy for the critter pig. No, I am not pulling DANHENG, okay? But I will do the aptitude for him. I will give him a try. In fact, I do already have him, okay? We have 13 tickets for Siren, but that's like, what, 16 days later? So... I probably will pull a 10 pull just out of this standard banner. Don't have ANAXA, but should I actually do ANAXA, guys? Is ANAXA good? Is ANAXA not good? Should I even actually think about pulling for him? Should I wait for Yasin? Is that an option? Oh gosh. I am full of questions. I haven't even finished this. The Faction Tale. Guys. The Hanu Prison Break, sure. Tales of the Fantastic, I suppose I have finished this just now, right? All the event rewards, well, not all, but most of the jades, I have collected it. I don't kind of really care about all of the other materials at this point. Clocky, I'm pretty sure I have not done Clocky, or maybe I have done Clocky. No, I have not. There's a couple more that I needed to do out of Clocky. ANAXA is good with the Herta. I don't have the Herta. So would you say that I should just not think about ANAXA? Ethereum Wars, I am confused about Ethereum Wars, okay? Same with this, the Aurum Alley. I'm pretty sure Aurum Alley, I have completed the missions. Most of the missions anyway. Like, I think I've went like about 2/3 into the game, into the mission of Aurum Alley, and then just kind of forgot about it. Okay, Boulder Town? Pretty sure I have not gotten into Boulder Town. Prison Break. This is the hardest freaking mission of Honkai Star Rail. You might say, you might agree with me, you might not agree with me. I am absolutely trashed in that game. Okay? Trashed. Really badly. I'm stuck in Hanu Prison Break. Pretty much. Luminary Wardens, I'm not sure about this. I might have finished this. I might have not finished this. Sound Hand Ninja? Absolutely not. I haven't even unlocked it, man. Lot of missions that I just haven't done. Like even Fate Stay Night, I have not completed this. I've been grinding on this mission though, but not done yet. Okay. Let's see. Let's just do a little bit of the aptitude showcase in terms of ANAXA, and then I will do one for the DANHENG. Okay. And at the same time, let's have a look. The two green boys in this banner. And you guys know that I don't seem for guys in Honkai Star Rail. Well, except our Genty. Genty is the only exception that I will put in this game. Probably Boot Hill. But nobody else. Okay? Not even Blade. Not even Sampo. Ew. But the two green boys are not sure. Not sure how to feel about the two green boys in the same banner. Okay, that ninja one is good. What is the ninja one about? Because there's a story about, who was the name? Rappa, I think. The ninja lady, the one with pink hair, ponytail. Rappa, I believe. Rappa is cute, I suppose, physical wise. Not sure about her personality. She seems very gremlin. I could be wrong. But if I remember correctly, that ninja girl, she is Isn't she like a DJ or something? Oh, interesting. Interesting pick of team. Is ANAXA actually a DPS? Is that why she got Sunday, Runmei, and DANHENG? Or is DANHENG actually the DPS in this case? Is DANHENG a DPS, guys? Permansor Terrae? Because I know that Runmei and Sunday is definitely, absolutely is not a DPS. But I want to know. ANAXA? The only thing that I recall about ANAXA is that it's this guy using a handgun or sniper. Like, he used some sort of guns, and you don't really see that happen in Honkai Star Rail. Very limited amount of characters actually use like handguns. Probably was Silver Wolf. Rappa doesn't even use handguns, right? Rappa used some sword. He's a ninja. She's a ninja. Making music, DJ. Oh yes. Well, that would be interesting. It would be an interesting mission to do, I suppose. I'm not sure. Is it like a rhythm game sort of mission then? If you say it's a DJ music kind of mission. Sub DPS. ANAXA is a sub DPS and DANHENG has a good damage. But is DANHENG a sub DPS or is DANHENG a DPS? Is this a hyper carry team or this doesn't look like a hyper carry team to me. ANAXA doesn't really hyper carry this team. I might be really wrong. But I feel like the only guy DPS out of Amphorias would be Pinan, right? I wish I pulled for Finan. Apparently he is good with Sunday. Plus, look, Sunday would be really good support for him. Finan would also be awesome with Bronya. And now I do have Bronya. I just never used Bronya. Like, why? I'm not sure why. It's just the way it is. I just don't use Bronya. Okay? Like, my team are not well built for Bronyas. But Permansor Terrae? I mean, we do get him for free, so I would want to know. Okay? Like, at the moment, I have leveled him up to level 70. I do need to grind some more materials to get him to level 80. Okay? I will zoom in and check out his details, but there's a lot of golden dragons there. A lot. Okay? Pretty sure Imbibitor Luna used a green colored dragon. It's not even gold, right? I don't have Imbibitor Luna, so I can't really compare the color of the dragons that DANHENG used, and I have not gotten into the latest story. Latest main story. Probably will explain why DANHENG in the latest version 3.0 Permansor Terrae DANHENG would have that amount of golden dragons. Like randomly they just turn golden. Finan might come during phase 2 of 3.7. When is it? Is Siren a 3.7 or is Siren a 3.6? Like the last one for 3.6. I'm actually confused. Where does it change? When does it change? Like, I want to know. I want to know. When does it move from 1 to 2 in the first place? Is it because of the planet? Is it not because of the planet? And it's funny that it's still showing me that there's something to do in the Try Not to Laugh challenge. Because I absolutely have completed that freaking mission. I grinded offline. The moment I saw that there is a way to get more jades, I just did it. Okay? Money will never escape my view. We need money. Vampy needs money. Vampy wants to pull for more characters, which requires money. Okay? 3.7 phase 1 is Siren. Then who is coming on the phase 2? Finan would be the sub banner, right? Like how ANAXA is to the DANHENG at the moment. Right? Isn't that correct? Who is coming after Siren? I would want to know. I would want to know if it's another DPS. I would probably want to like budget my ticket accordingly, I suppose. Yeah. Try Not to Laugh challenge. What is it? Oh, there is this. No, I've completed this one. SSSSS is just the last one that I couldn't finish. But doesn't really matter because it's not even giving me jades. And I've already got my bonus reward. It doesn't really matter. Not sure why the game keeps telling me that there is something to do in that freaking mission. Like, I have no clue. Yeah, probably will not pull for ANAXA. I don't think I have a good game. Okay, in 3.7, 3.7 is only limited one new limited 5-star. Wait, so you're saying Siren would be a solo better? I thought Siren is coming back with Hyacinth? Like 2 of them together? Or is it just a speculation at this point? Because if they are coming back together, like for real, I'm fucked. But if they are gonna be like alternating, if Hyacinth's coming back with Finite, I'm fucked too, to be honest, because I kind of want both and I don't have enough money for both. But if they are coming separately, I would have a bigger chance, I suppose, and try to collect them all, like the Pokemon, right? Collect them all, guys. Collect them all. Collect all of the characters. Let's see. 2 Hyacinth. Yes, 2, but Hyacinth is not new. True. Hyacinth is not new, but I would rather go pull for Hyacinth, especially that I know that Hyacinth's gonna be really good for my team. Oh, whoa. This one. Any chance that I would get a golden ticket, I will do it. Siren is the only new one. Absolutely. I mean... Oh. That's a cute light cone of Serval. I think I used that light cone a lot. I might have used it for Serval actually, or maybe it's now in Jeopard. I forgot. But one or the other characters will use that light cone. See? Let's see. Where's DANHENG? DANHENG! I don't typically level up DANHENG, okay? I kind of have him level up here, but I don't even put light cone for normal basic DANHENG. I used to use him, okay? But I didn't after a while. I didn't even pull in Bibiderline. I don't see him for guys with green aesthetics. And DANHENG is pretty much a green aesthetic to me. Like, look, all of his clothes are pretty much green colored. Okay? Like this deep, dark green colored with a bluish hue. Probably a little bit of white, a little bit of gold accent color. But not a lot. He's pretty much a green guy, I would say. This. I mean, it's pretty much still DANHENG. Same outfit, same color, a little bit more cool, a little bit more extra hair. Little bit extra dragon tail? Is DANHENG secretly a dragon? A dinosaur dragon? Dino creature, welcome in. Is he a dragon? Is he a dinosaur? Is he like a sky dragon? Is he a water dragon? I'm not sure. What dragon are you, DANHENG? Like, you have now horns. A horny guy. I mean, what? A horny guy. Yeah, horn guy. And his ears have changed too? Did I see that right? His ears are looking like elves. Whereas this one, he looks pretty much like human. Like ear-wise. And he does have that earrings and all that. Does he still have the same earrings? Oh, he doesn't. He wears different earrings now. I don't know what is this. It's a weird earring. It's like it's not dangling anymore. And I simp for dangling earrings. DANHENG is the new dragon. Oh, okay. He's an earth dragon. I was expecting a little bit of a dollar color, like probably brown and or if not, a little bit more gold if he was a earth dragon. Like concept wise, it makes sense. Earth, soil, brown, gold. Yeah, the green. It makes me think though. It makes me think of a sky dragon or a sea dragon simply because of that color. Okay, I might be wrong. It might be just misconception from my end. But I don't sim for him. Like, absolutely. I'm not sure why people sims for DANHENG, because I don't. Okay? If you complete the 3.6 story, you will know. True, I have not completed the 3.6 stories. Absolutely not. Absolutely have not done that. Oh, I don't even have materials to exchange anymore. I do have to go to the stagnant shadow and grind this material. It shouldn't be too long because I just need a little bit extra. Just a little bit extra money. Oh, I mean material. I've been loving this team with Evernight. Not that my Evernight has been completely built yet. I'm still grinding for material for her traces. Relics wise, I haven't even leveled up all of the relics if I remember correctly. Like some of them are already at maximum level 15. I did custom a relic for her. I'm pretty sure she needs like crit damage as a main status. And I did that. As part of the recommendation from the game. Not sure if that's complete and if that's correct. I might be wrong. The game might be trying to fuck me up. The game might be like, yeah, this is what we recommend, but they are not actually the right status that Evernight needs. Not for supporting casters at least. The game hates Aussies, but I don't. The game hates Aussies. They don't even have an Aussie server. I kind of have to tag along with Asia server. And God knows where the Asia server are located. It could be in China. It could be in Shanghai, Beijing. It's not like in Southeast Asia, if I remember that correctly. Like Australia and Southeast Asia, they are pretty close together in terms of geographical location. So if they are based in Singapore, for example, the ping would be much less as compared to if the game server, Asia server, is based in Shanghai. So yes, I don't know. I feel like the games are trying to include or well exclude Australia. But here I am trying to piggyback, okay? Trying to freaking piggyback to Asia server. Singapore mention! Yeah, Singapore! Singapore is good. And what was the game that's based in Singapore? There was a game that I played and everyone was like, the server is based in Singapore, so you're good, really. Like, they're not based in Shanghai or Beijing or somewhere. Like, no, not Battlefield 4. There was another gacha game that was based in Singapore. Like everyone was like, your ping are okay this time around because it's based in Singapore. I forgot what game. It might not even be a gacha game. It might be just another random game that I tried like once or twice on stream, and that's it. I think I have enough to level up my DANHENG level 80. So here we go. Time to grind for DANHENG. I mean what? I mean level up DANHENG. Because why? I want tickets. Would I even get tickets out of DANHENG if I level him up to level 80? Where is he? Didn't see him. DANHENG? Wait, where's my Oh, there. There we go. There's a lot of people who actually simp him or like ship him together with main character. Pink girl team. Pink girl team. Yasin for Castris. I would need a pink girl team, to be honest. Yeah. If I get Yasin, she would just replace Huohuo. Okay? She would just overtake Huohuo's role as a healer in Castris team. It would be Castris, 3B, Evernight, and or maybe not even 3B. Could be maybe 3B will stay. Not sure. Or, you know, maybe the Remembrance MC could do well, so we can do kind of mono Remembrance. A Remembrance team. That would be awesome. I would have a Quantum team and I would have a Remembrance team. They would be easy. They would be nice and easy. But at the moment, 3B is there and here is the other character. Well. Whereas even my main character, my Remembrance MC is not very well built either. I know that there's a couple of traces that I don't do. Maybe I could level up those traces. I think I do have the materials now. Hopefully, finger crossed. RMC is OP. Really? Well, I mean, I almost finished building her. So maybe I should use RMC a little bit more often. Did I even put light cone for her? Maybe, maybe not. I kind of forgot. I kind of cast aside my RMC. Like, kind of just don't care about it and just leave it behind sort of vibe. Like, why Riri? I'm not sure why. Okay. It's just that I like imaginary MC, and I feel that because I was talking imaginary MC in terms of the story. So I didn't really pay attention to this. Okay. How the heck do I go and grab this material? Do I just go Divergent Universe? Is that really the only way? What is this Antimatter Legion? What is this? I don't think I even gotten to Antimatter Legion. What is an Antimatter Legion? Do I even know what is an Antimatter Legion? Do I just battle him? Is that it? Is that it? He is like the only monster that will drop that item? What? Apparently, I've heard though. This is probably... You could probably correct me with this. Anybody who has watched the story or like read the story. Apparently Evernight is supposed to be a yandere lady. Like, is that true? Like, is she supposed to be a yandere girl? I mean, the voice kind of changed. Like, March 7th voice would be a little bit more cheerful, a little bit more gremlin, a little bit more chaotic. This one is like mommy. Like, oh, you will die soon. That kind of vibe. Like, the enemies are not gonna be in our way. We are having fun defeating the enemies. That kind of vibe. I have RMC, Castris, Evernoid, and Yasin. I feel like that is a good team to have. RMC, Castris, Evernoid, and Yasin would definitely be the one that I'm aiming for. I'm not sure what to do with 3B because I kind of built 3B and I kind of want to use 3B in my team. And literally, she is the best paired with Castoris. But once the other team members, like for example RMC and Yasin takes over, there's no place for her anymore. How do I get there? How the fuck do I get there? What is this antimatter thingy? How the fuck do I get there? 3B is also good. 3B is also good. Well then, 3B it is. 3B, my daughter. 3B, my daughter. 3B, 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 3B. Come on, Indonesia. Yes. Oh, your accent is interesting. Indonesia, Australia accent has always thrown people off. Okay? No. I wouldn't say that my accent is super Australian. I wouldn't say my accent is super Indonesian. It's kind of somewhere in between. On top of that, I did... Like, my first English teacher, the one that I actually learned a lot of, he was a New Zealand guy. Okay? So, like, no. More like he's an Indonesian guy who used to be in New Zealand, who works in the New Zealand embassy. So it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. It's a weird combination of accent, I suppose. 3B is good with the Herta. Again, I don't have the Herta. I'm fucked in that sense. Well, it was... Well, the option was that do I get the Herta or do I get Evernight in the previous banner, and I chose Evernight. Like, I know that I can't build the Herta well with my current team anyway. So yeah. It's always a choice, right? Like, what kind of team do you want to main? Do you want to main the Remembrance team, aka Evernight would be awesome, or would you want to main some other characters? The Herta is a DPS technically, right? But I feel that if you compare the Herta to Castris would win in terms of the damage made. I think the most OP girl of Honkai Star Rail at this point of time would be Castris. Any AoE, 3B is good. Are you saying that I should put 3B with Himeko? Because Himeko is an AoE, isn't she? If you are telling me that the two are good together, I would absolutely be super happy, because then my red team will come into fruition. Okay, I've been wanting to create a red team. Well, in fact, I kind of do. The red family, Argenti, Himeko, 3B, and Gunaiven. Not that they're a good match for each other, but red here. I'm just a simp. You could say that really Gunaiven's hair isn't really that red. You probably am better off putting Luca in there. In terms of the hair color, it just matches more, but I hate Luca. I wouldn't say hate, I just don't like Luca. Like, why? Not sure. You can, oh my gosh, AoE 3B with Himeko. The mother-daughter relationship will come into the bestie. Love it. Gosh, 3B, my daughter. I mean, I kind of like Evanite. I think I'm just have this bias, and I just like any yandere characters. Like, there was that Uma Musume character that came out in the Japan server of the game, and it was a yandere. It was a yandere host, and I was like, I want that. Like, when is that gonna come into the global server? Apparently it's still very long time, like probably in 2 years or 3 years even, but hey, I want that. Do I have enough materials? That's my question. I forgot who... Was it him that I wanted to build? Was it the Air Remembrance MC that I wanted to build? I kind of forgot who was I building for. Like, why did I grind for that freaking material? Was it because of this? Did you know Himeko can give birth to a daughter? Of course. I am the daughter. What do you mean, man? We are Himeko's daughter. I mean, what? The red hairs are all Himeko's daughter. Even the Star Rail. I mean, she is a mummy. Like, admit it. She is the mummy of the Star Rail. The Astral Express. Hi, I'm Matter. Nice to meet you. I miss playing this awesome game. Oh my gosh. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I am still struggling in this game. There was a time where I kind of stopped playing this game. Okay? Simply because, Tae-Yun. And I don't really want to spoil the story because I don't know, Manor, where were you up to in terms of the story? But something happened in the main story and that traumatized me a little bit and that stopped me from playing this game, essentially, for about a month or two. And I came back because the rewards they were offering me, the games were offering a return reward and it was very, very nice. Okay, so I came back. And then ever since then, I kind of played again. Sometimes stopping, okay, because I would be on holiday or anything like that, but that's pretty much it. Himeko and Kafka. Himeko and Kafka, they're both mummy. Both mummy, of course. Absolutely. What is this character guide about? Team Plan 1. Yeah, Yasin. That's valid, IMO. That part was the difficult for some. It was difficult for me. That part was difficult for me. I don't have to cash for a sub, but I followed because she seemed cool. Thank you, Manor. The sub, the support, whatever it is, just being here, chatting with me is a good support, and I really appreciate it as well. Hola, y'all. Hello, Georgie. Welcome into the Galaxy Mansion. Well, backup. I do have the 2 backups, but I don't have Yasin specifically. I do want Yasin. Absolutely want Yasin. And we can create that remembrance team, but at the moment, I do not have that. Incompatible main start? What the fuck? I thought... Oh, crit damage. Oops. Whoopsies. Do I have to change my thingy? I suppose I don't need that, right? Seaprodeem! Thank you, George. The Seaprodeem for today is the lychee and apple sparkling hot seltzer. So yes, I will do that. I will do that. Stretch, thank you for the stretch. You probably can't see it because my model is now a PNG today. You can't see me moving, but stretch to the right and stretch to the left. RMC makes castress damage a lot with true damage. What do you mean true damage? Is there a not true damage? Care package, thank you, Georgie. I am surprised though. Terrae, like design-wise, it amazed me. Okay, I want to see if there's any cosplayer that tried to pull her off. Her outfit are crazy. Look at that. What is this? Look at that freaking wing just attached to that rib cage. Man, that is crazy. Like, that would be so hard to cosplay. Okay, like of course the hair itself would be very heavy because it's pretty long. And the amount of styling that needs to go through all of these side bags would be crazy. Hug redeems! Matter, thank you for the hug redeem. Thank you for the hug for the pork. I'm back! Welcome back, Eterton. Welcome. Look at that. And then this. The little tattoo. I mean, more like body stuff? I'm not sure. But this would be a crazy character to cosplay. I feel that cosplaying Honkai style character is a lot of effort, whereas Zealous Zone Zero would be a little bit easier. Okay, it would be more amazing to see someone cosplaying Hysilence. I've seen someone actually on Instagram cosplay Hysilence. Although I wouldn't say that it's the best dressed. Like, it's not like having that bubbly effect. Like, it's just static. Whereas in the game, of course, you can see that going upwards, okay, bubbles coming through. But no, in terms of the cosplay, it just doesn't happen that way, okay? Although that cosplayer, this side is not actually their skin. So it was actually like a turtleneck dress, and this was just made into like a skin color, okay? Like this side here, but it's a mesh fabric, okay? Imagine the same fabric that people use for stocking, but put it there on top of your chest. So it creates that effect of, oh yeah, there's like some skin showing, but there's none. It's just like one piece from top here, from the neckline, all the way to just the part, like this part of the dress. Apparently true damage means no elemental resistance from enemy, but it also doesn't get many buffs. Oh, interesting. RMC Memo Sprite give true damage to the one she support. But I put it on auto though. I don't know if my main character is actually supporting that character or not. But look at that makeup, man. With the scales, Hysilence would be a really hard one to cosplay as well. Okay? Absolutely really hard. Thanks. Who else would be really hard? I suppose this guy would be really hard too. Simply because he has tails, right? This tail. This would be fucking heavy, man. If you are going around the convention with this outfit, with this freaking tails, and try to mimic that little idle movement, okay? Like, so it's not just static, but you want it to be moving. It's a lot of effort, okay? That hands, that arms, you are pretty much useless. You can't even touch your phone with that freaking gloves. That looks like a metal gloves. Yeah. He finally got a tail. He does. Oh my god, look at that. He does. But to me, oh, maybe not. Hang on. I was like, his tail looks like it was coming out of his waist. But maybe I was wrong. His waist would probably be here, right? And then this would... I'm not sure. Like, I was thinking that tail are supposedly coming out of your tailbone. Whereas him, it would come out of his waist. I think it's his waist. I think. Not sure. It looks like it's his waist. That's a whole ass gauntlet. I know, right? If you come to a convention using this outfit, you pretty much are not allowed to touch your phone using your right hand for the rest of your day. No fingerprint detection on your phone. Yeah, but if you are wearing makeups and cosplaying this character, Face ID wouldn't work either. So it would be so hard, guys. It would be so hard. And why are you... What? Are you touching grass? This guy... This guy's touching grass. Do it again. DANHENG. Do it again. Literally just kneel down to touch the grass. Oh my gosh. He's touching grass. Exactly. He was touching grass. Show it again. DANHENG, do it again. I want to see. Like, look, this is canon, guys. The character, the one that you sim so much, is touching grass. This is a reminder for you to touch grass. Yes, let's go do it. Do it, DANHENG. I'm waiting for you, DANHENG. Say an enemy takes 1,000 damage and you have 30% true damage. The calculation for it would be 1,000 times 0.03. Wouldn't that be a 300 instead of 1,300? Is my math correct, guys? Dragon. True, dragon. He's touching grass, but I want to see that freaking movement. Touching grass again. I love it. That's like one of the best idol movement. There we go. Look at that. He touched the grass. Oh my gosh. He touched the grass. Waifu Robin is the best. Waifu Robin is indeed the best. I have seen a lot of people cosplay her though. Like, it's apparently not very difficult. Like, yeah, weird because she has like this little wings over here, but it can be attached to the wig and then you can just wear it as one. Yeah. Go to the camera. You can see the idols there. What do you mean? Where? Camera? Atherton? Like, where is the freaking camera? Like, huh? Am I not in the camera mode? I thought this is what you mean by the camera mode. I might be wrong, but guide me anywhere that I need to go. Hello, Yandere. Hello. Oh my gosh, look at that. That looks so cool. Oh my god, that arm, the little teeth on the sleeve. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. That is so cool. That is so cool. That looks awesome. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, this is cool. But this part would be like the one that is like floating ribbons would be really hard to replicate in real life, I suppose. Wig wise, I think it's okay. Costume wise, I feel like it's gonna be like a one piece except for this little bit here that's floating around. I feel like all this time a March 7 outfit is the easiest one out of a Honkai style character to cosplay. Would probably second easiest to the main character though. Camera function, go back to the main screen and press escape. Here and press escape. Okay. Then where? Himeka would be hard to cosplay. Oh no, absolutely. It would be really hard. I know that there's a local cosplayer around me that actually did a really good job in cosplaying Himeko. Okay? I have no clue how she did it, but she did it. I'm pretty amazed. I'm pretty amazed. She looks really good. I might like send a screenshot later on Discord of that cosplayer. Is that it? Is that all of the... Yep. I don't even have Han March or Remembrance MC yet. It's okay. I just got Remembrance MC just recently too. Ah, atta. Can I zoom in closer than this? Oh my fuck yes. Oh my fuck yes. Oh my gosh, this is good. Oh, look at that. Look at the thief. The thief on the sleeve. Crazy. That is crazy. And oh my gosh, look at that details. The one that I've never noticed before. Crazy. Oh my gosh. I would love to play a little bit more with this camera function. Oh gosh, this is cool. This is cool. I mean, I love Evernight. It's funny because I don't typically sim for like pink-haired girls, but she's pretty. Yeah, she's pretty. She's actually really nice. Do you have Eidolons and RMC? Full Eidolons. Full of Eidolons. Okay. That sleeve is gonna bite you if you're too close. It's okay. Just bite. It's munch. I can bite back. It's okay. We can of course bite back. Absolutely la. Easy. Do I wanna warp? Do I wanna warp? Do I have even more tickets for this? Nah. Nah. Should I actually try to pull the saber? Is she actually worth it? I did have, well, Archer was free, right? But Saber, like, guys, I do have 14 tickets. Would it hurt if I spend 10 for Saber? Not sure. When is she going anyway? She's available long term, apparently. Like, I probably wouldn't need her. Like, in terms of the team, right? Oh my gosh, look at that freaking expression. Oh, love it. Love it. Evernice now my girl. I mean, she's my girl. She's not like a mummy. Like, Kafka is a mummy. Himeko is a mummy. But this, she is my girl. The hair would be... I don't know. She's amazing. She looks pretty. Do you have Sunday? Is the question. I do. I do have Sunday. Sunday? I think Sunday is just good with literally any team, right? He's like one of the best support that you can ever ask for. I'm glad that I pulled for him because otherwise I would be so left out. What? Research rewards. Oh, there's one more research reward that I haven't claimed. That's why it's like blinking. A lot of Aurum, Elliot, Ethereum Wars. I would someday come back to all of these missions. Not now. I feel like all we did was actually completing a lot of old missions, and I'm tired of missions, okay? Like, it's good that it gives us a lot of jades, but hey, tired. Right? Evernight? Evernight agrees. Evernight nods. She smiles and nods. She doesn't want to play any other mission. She says that she just needs to be worshipped and marveled, not playing in another missions. She might be worth it if you have Castras. Anyway, maybe not really. If she's a DPS, I suppose I will just stick with Castras, right? Sunday, Robin, or both universal. That's good. I also have only 3 events cleared myself. I do all the fun missions, Origami Burp and all that, but I just don't do the very story-based missions. Like the social media one with Gunaifen. It's pretty story-based. You finished the Dromus event? Oh my gosh! Good on you. You got bored in the middle of it, Ashton? I feel like Dromus missions are pretty fun. Like, one of the fun ones, at least. Unlike the, who was it? Well, the one that we were doing, it was pretty story-based. Like, creator picks are okay. Like, they're not too bad. They're like half-half in between story and actually engaging materials or engaging activities in terms of the missions. But afterwards, like, Origami Burp are more like really just doing. Just do the missions. There's no story whatsoever. Just do it. That's the kind. Baby Seal as well. Like, a little bit of a tutorial, but then you do the things. Okay? Yes. 25k? Oh gosh. 25k jade are a lot. That is a lot of amount. That is crazy. I am surprised that anybody would ever have the control, man. The self-control that you have is amazing. I'm scared. Okay? I don't have self-control. I have like enough for 10 tickets and I will pull for 10. That's the kind of person that I am. Okay? It's wow. 25k jades? What were you doing with it? I'm amazed. I'm amazed, guys. You know what? I'll probably leave it at that. Okay. Try not to love was kind of fun, but it was too short. It was pretty short. It was pretty easy to finish it within one sitting. That's what I feel. I agree with you. It is actually pretty simple. I will try to raid Sasha again. So last time we tried to raid Sasha, and I cannot raid Sasha for some reason. I still can't raid him. I can't find his channel. That's so fucking odd. That's very odd. That's very odd. Anyway, I can't raid him apparently. I will just have to reach out, I suppose, later on to Sasha personally. Like, I'm not sure, Sasha, I cannot raid you in. Like, just describe him the problems. Probably. Self-control stops at 10 pulls. Same as my self-control stops at 10 pulls. Or maybe just a little bit more after that. Like, you know, if I knew that, for example, Evernight is coming, and I knew that I would be streaming trying to pull for Evernight, I would like keep getting pulls. I would just buy the tickets and hoard all the tickets. Like 5, 10, 20, 50, however much that I could grind for the tickets. And then I know back in the back of my mind, I knew that I would be using all of them at once on stream. So yeah, the self-control for me is the stream. Like I would grind offline and then save it for the stream. That's the kind of vibe. Yes, let's go on a raid. Let's go on a raid. Let's go on a raid. The try not to love was nice though. I feel like it's a good battle. It's a really good battle-based game. There's not a lot of story. It's just battle and battle and battle. Okay, I feel that it could be longer, or that there could be a little bit more engagement rather than just battle. Because in the main story, you battle. When you grind for materials, you battle. So I feel like the side mission could use a little bit more extra fun rather than just battle. Okay? But let's go on a raid, let's go on a raid, let's go on a raid. Hope you had a good time with pools. Well, we didn't really get anything out of the standard banner today. And I was not really planning to pull for ANAXA, neither DANHENG. Like the free one is enough, and we managed to build him to level 80 based on the material. So I would just leave it at that, really. I don't think I will even use DANHENG, the Mansei, like the last version, in any of my team. It's just there because I got it for free. Literally. There's nothing else. So yes, let's go on a raid and see what Honkai Star Rail will bring us next week. I may not play Honkai Star Rail next week in terms of stream. I will see. We'll see. We'll see how it goes, okay? I feel like playing Zenith Zero. I feel like I want to go back. Okay? But we'll see how it goes. Bye-bye. 記憶の音に耳を傾けて